Hi, welcome to DIY Donna. I'm Donna, of course. Today we are going to have the last DIYs for Christmas in July, and then start in the next video. We are going to be busting out our fall decor. So, with that being said, I have a board here. I will do measurements because I did not. I'm going to take measurements. I done painted it white, but we're going to set that aside so it could dry. And I'm also going to flip it over and paint the back. And I'm sorry for my dog. She is not being hurt. I promise. She is just crying to get to me. And I had to kind of shut him out of the kitchen today. So with that being said, we are going to decoupage. So the first thing you are going to need is your Mod Podge. It's up to you if you want it glossy or matte. And then I got my old stiff glue brush here, which I got to soak it in fingernail polish. But I did find these 14-piece bell shaped ornaments from the Dollar Tree, because all my Christmas stuff is packed away with our Christmas stuff. In order to get to all that, I'm going to have to pull everything out of my basement. So I was happy enough to find these, and these were the only one in store. They were sitting there by itself. So I think it was from leftover from last year. So what I'm going to do is we're going to get some napkins out and see what napkins we could decoupage. I got some Santa, which I don't know about that, some snowmen. And then I'm going through my bag that Lori sent. And I'm also going to be going through my bag that May sent me as well. Alright, so I'm going through them. I got something planned for that one. Okay, we got some deer. And that's not going to go in there. Some gnomies. And we got snowmen, which Lori shops for her napkins at the Dollar Tree as well. I don't find them at Walmart or anywhere else. The tree, the pumpkin, the bunny. And I did get on Amazon, and I found some on Amazon as well. While we are talking about napkins, do not forget about the giveaway. We are now up to 108 subscribers. Thank you all so much for that. Also, I am reaching high for my birthday. I want to get to that 1,000. So I need your help doing that. If you don't mind subscribing, sharing this out, and subscribing to my channel and hitting that bell. But back to the giveaway. There is going to be a napkin giveaway, which we done set it. It is 2 or 3 videos back, maybe 4. I know it was a couple weeks ago. And I do try to put out a couple a week. So, you'll have to go back and watch that video, because you do have to hashtag on that video. And I'm giving you guys a couple of weeks to do so. So please go and do that, because I really want to do this giveaway. It is a napkin bundle along with the Abby Cadabby body glitter from the Sesame Street Wet n Wild makeup kit. And there is lip mask, 3 in a pack. And you also get 2 lotions in a pack. I will be gathering those things up, and I will be posting them to show you what they look like. Okay, I do have some little pieces of napkin here that has some snowflakes. Maybe we could take these little pieces because I did save them. Now I'm just going through. And here is another snowman, but I'm trying to figure this out, guys. I don't know. Here is some. Now this cat with the boots, I can't use the cat, but might be able to use the berries. And don't forget to hit that like, that share, and hit that bell when you get notifications of any videos I upload. Alright, we're going to work with what we have. Shopping our own stash, which we are going to see what we could do with these, okay? So to make it pop, not pop, but make it where your napkin is going to, oh my goodness, I don't believe I did that. We are going to paint these first, which I should have done off camera, but these are going to be really quick. Nothing fancy because they are going to be decoupaged on. Thank you, Bubby. And why not just paint my finger while we're at it? I'm not going to make you suffer watching me paint because I'm sure all of you already know how to paint. So I'll be right back. Okay, I've done painted them up, painted them white, you know, to make this. Now I then started cutting on it. So what I am going to do is I'm trying to get the snowflake ornament, not ornament, but the snowflake design, and I'm going to place it, and I'm not going to put it on the top where the hole is, because we're going to design that up as well after we get this on here. And we're going to take a little bit of Mod Podge, and we are just going to make us some little bell ornaments that has some cute little snowflakes. Uh-oh, did I lose? Okay, there it is. Okay. And then you're just gonna tap, tap. Okay, normally you can't pick that up, but before I started tapping on it, we're going to let that dry just for a second. We're going to put some Mod Podge on this side as well. And then we are going to take another piece and lay it on that same bell. Hit your finger lightly. Crossed it. We're going to leave that dry. Now I'm going to see if I could get some of these berries in here. And I do not want to waste a whole side of the napkin, so I'm just going to we're just gonna pick a couple of designs off of each one here, and then we're gonna cut it out. Well, you're not supposed to cut it out, put it that way. We're gonna take a little bit of Mod Podge, and we're gonna make 2 of each design. That we could cut out of these. Okay, I'm getting the little acorn. Trying to get it directly on the top part here. Because like I said, you don't want your hole covered. Because that is the top of the ornament. But I do want to catch these. Oh my goodness, you guys, guess what I forgot to do?
What did you forget?
Don't make the same mistake I did. I forgot to remove the first layer of the napkin on both napkins. So, don't do as I do, do as I say. Make sure you move that layer from up underneath. Yeah, this one I hope was already removed because where I used this design before. See, it's coming off. So please don't forget to remove that. Alright, let me see if I got enough of the berries to go on here. No, it's going to cut it short. So we got another one right here. Let me see. Hopefully I can get this berry on here. Rub it all on there. And then we're going to pick out 2 more. And that's why I don't throw anything away. Because even the little pieces you could use on a project like this. Now, I know I can't get this cute little cat in here. But let me see about getting the snowman faces on here from this napkin as well. I love snowmen. They are just the cutest little thing. Well, if I could get it. Alright, I'm gonna hand went full of paint, it wouldn't do that. As you can see, the little layer in the back of it. I'm glad I remembered this time around. And I can still use that on something as well. So we're not going to I'm going to be making my little baby niece an ornament for her first Christmas this year. And I may do that on the channel. And please follow us over on the Facebook page as well, because we do post quite a bit on that Facebook page on crafts that I make throughout the week. I just literally made 3 wreaths, 3 or 4 for fall and they are actually on there as well. I am trying to get this cute little snowman whole face on this one little bell, and I'm hoping I could do it. Now let's put our Mod Podge. Well, it was a little bit on there. I figured it dried. Now I did get my iron out in case we had to do the iron method. Okay, it's okay that I went over that line right there, because it's clear where I can put the hole and everything in. Now, we're going to go back to our first one. It's about dry. Because of video purposes, I am going to use my little finger sander, and we are going to sand it, and you're going to move downwards, as you can see, because it does remove the paper, so it's not alright. So here we go. Now we're going to put our top layer of our Mod Podge on here, just a little bit to seal it and our edges, so these will never ever peel off. And then we're going to put this on the side to dry, and then when that dries, we're going to add some detail on the edges and here on the top. Now I did get some silver paint to go with the silverness of that. Okay, so now we got the images sanded off. Now I had to redo this one because my whole image, and I know why, because of the darn napkin. I did it again, guys. Oh my goodness. See, it messes up. So yeah, make sure that you guys have that sneaky layer off, because if not, this is what will happen. And I'm just sanding off the paper so I can put clean Mod Podge on there and put that other piece back down. Messing up with now. Supposed to be easy crafts today. But these easy crafts are giving me more problem than the big ones. Alright, now we're going to set this over to dry. Let's try all this again. Okay. So now they are dry. So what I'm doing is taking my wax and then I am just going to do around the edges there. I think it would look better. Be careful with your hands, because if they're sticky, it will stick to your image and pull it off, and that's why I'm holding it by the tip. Now, if you happen to do what I just did, no big deal. Wipe it off before it dries. Or you could, like, look how pretty that is on the edge, and it just makes the image pop more, I think. Now I'm going to add some silver to the top of it there to give it some more
dimension.
Yes. Take that lid off so I can know how much I am getting on my brush. And I'm just going to take my time. There's the first one. Now I think that came out really pretty. And we're going to do our second one the exact same way. Okay, we're going to paint the edges with the wax. And then we are going to put the top where the string and stuff goes to hang it. We're going to paint that silver because there is silver in the napkin. And don't forget, you do want to seal your outer edge when it dries. And I done did that on these ones. Now for video purposes, I am speeding it up so if they're still a little bit wet. It's okay as long as I do not put my hands directly on the image. But do you guys see how pretty that is? I really like them. Now, for the snowman, we are going to do the same thing. The edges, we're going to paint the edges on all of them. The same, with the same wax, if I could talk right today. Alright, and then, like I said, we're going to come up with a collar to go with that one. Now I chose gold for these other ones that's got the berries and everything in it. I think that one would look really nice. I'm going to go ahead and stay with the silver for the snowman as well. I just think the snowman is so adorable. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do all of these the same way. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I got some red string here from the Dollar Tree. It comes out on Valentine's Day, I believe. I'm going to put a little piece of tape on this and hopefully I can get it through the hole with this tape. Like I said, I do apologize for my daughter's puppy up there whining. He is not being hurt at all. He could come down here and be with me if he would want to, but instead, he wants to. So anyway, alright, it worked better. So I'm just going to add some string into this, and we're going to not make it very long. You don't want it long at all, just long enough to put on your little tree. And I may put these on the little Christmas tree this year. I don't know. Alright, so I'm going to double knot it, and then I'm just going to cut it off, and I'm going to repeat the step for all of these. Alright, so I did leave it this small, that way you can hang it on your big tree, your small tree. The string size is up to you. And like I said, I am going to repeat that step on all of these. Now these all came out so adorable. Okay, now for DIY number 2 that's coming up, we are going to be making a snowman and hat out of scrap, the hat and scarf, and a board, which I will measure to find out the measurements of it. But if you do want to remake this, make it the size you want. I'm just here to be here. Okay. And like I said, I'm going to show you one more step to this, and then we're going to move on. Tape, if it will work. I'm trying to make it small because it's too big to go in that hole. Alright, there we go. Just a little piece of tape. And make it the size that you want. If you want them long so they could dangle, or if you want them short, they can still dangle. Alright, so moving on. Okay guys, the ornaments are ready, and we have a guest with us again today. Boo Boo decided to come and join us. Alright guys, so now I have a piece of fabric from the Dollar Tree. Okay, and we are going to make this little guy a hat. And the first thing I want to do is literally check the width of this, because I'm going to glue it all the way around. But we are going to make it a toboggan for this little guy. So I just wanted to see about how long, and what I'm going to do is just cut it about here. Alright. And then we are going to make a little trim. So we're going to put a line of hot glue straight down the seam of it right here. And we're just going to fold it from where I cut it. I want it to be a seam. And I do apologize about that. I don't know what his deal is. He is just a spoiled little puppy. Ooh, and I put my hand again right in the glue. It never fails. I always get burnt every day. And it's not a perfect seam, unfortunately. Just 1 second while I get him down here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start gluing it around what I call the head of the snowman. We're going to put a line of hot glue. And then I'm just going to lay it into the hot glue. And we are going to hold it there for a second. While the cools off a little bit, the glue. Alright, and then we are going to wrap it. Alright, so we're going to put hot glue right here on the side and along the back. And you could take that off a little bit later. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put hot glue right there. And we're going to lay it in there. All right, now we're going to cut it off. If I can find my scissors. Boo Boo, can I have my glue stick, please? Alright, I got my scissors. And like I said, we are going to cut this piece off. And then I'm going to fold it just to hide that seam right there. And then we are going to bring it over, add some hot glue right there, and pull it as tight as you can pull it. You may want to do all this before you connect it, but I'm going to go ahead and do my seam. And it don't have to be perfect. It really doesn't. And then I am going to glue these two pieces together now, because we are making a hat. Alright. Wait for that to cool down. I am going to take a little bit of this material, just a little square, and I'm going to push it down inside at the bottom there, because I do want it to kind of fluff out a little bit and not be so flat. Take another piece. There we go, we added a little bit, see it? There we go. That looks so much better. Now I'm going to tie a string around it. And I'm trying to find, there we go, the red string that we had earlier. I am just going to cut some off of that. I'm going to wrap it around a couple of times on the toboggan part of it to make a little string here. Oh, it broke. So since it broke, I'm just going to wrap it, and then I'm going to one of the strings up here. And where it broke, we're just going to tie it. Alright, so now we're going to all this extra fabric off, extra strings. Alright, so now I have this, and I can't remember if this is out of the autumn fill section or if it's with the dust stuff, but I got this rag right here from the Dollar Tree. And we're just going to add a little ball to the hat up on top. And then we're also going to add a line. Well, I have some good scissors here. Alright, so now I'm just going to oh, so much better. These are good scissors here. I got these from the Dollar Tree. Alright, so I did cut a little piece. Alright. We're going to add a hem to this, and it does shed quite a bit. Alright, so we're going to take a line of hot glue just right down there, and we're going to fold this together. And I'm only doing a little section at a time. It's for one. My hot glue gun is on low all the time, but it's very hot and it will burn you. I've gotten blisters from it, so just be careful. Alright, so I folded it all, as you can see. Now I'm going to glue it to the top of this to make it look like the trim around the hat. And like I said, this stuff does shed. Look how adorable it's coming out so far, guys. Now I am going to hot glue the hat right here in place because it does keep moving. And then we're going to take a piece of this and we are just going to put some glue in it, like that, and then I'm just going to fold it up into a ball. There we go, we got the ball formed. Ooh, my hand's stuck and I got... Alright, now we're going to take a little bit of hot glue and put it right there on where you cut all that material. And you're just going to put your ball in it. Look how adorable our homemade hat is. That came out better than what I thought it was going to. Now, I'm going to use the stone rocks from the Dollar Tree. You're just going to take a couple out and you are going to place them on his. Now I don't know if the hot glue is going to hold these. We're going to try it. If not, I got my P6000 out. I think it'll be alright. Okay, so that's what I got so far is the rocks. Now I'm going to make my face. I got one of the carrots from the, not Halloween, Easter. So I dug it out. Now I'm finding my little knife here. And this carrot in half. We're going to use it for the nose, and it's just foam. So it should be quite easy. And I'm not going all the way through because of my table here. But I can. And watch your fingers. Oh yeah, this is not going to work. Alright, I have another one. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and glue the whole thing to the side. Oh yeah, look at them rocks. It is on there, you guys. Alright, so now I'm just going to draw my eyes. My eyebrows first. Well, my rock's in the way of my mouth, but it's okay. And we're going to put the nose, we're going to cut this green thing off, and we're going to, I'm going to put him straight out like that. Well, can you hand me the black permanent marker, please? Okay, you guys, I did try to draw the face. He looked too scary for me. So I should have dropped my rock down a little bit more. But now I didn't, so I'm stuck with this little part right here, the face. But I had to put a little bit of paint on it. And then when this dries, I'm going to have Maya draw the face. And you guys will see it on the final review. Okay, we got a little bit of rock, a little bit of on the rocks to make it look dirty. Okay, so let that dry, and we're going to move on to the final DIY. Okay, so we got the ornaments done, and we got the snowman. Like I said, I put the little sticks in it for the hands from the berries. We're going to do the eyes and the mouth when this dries. I put a tree and some little berries on the hat. Well, I just stuck my hand in glue. Maya is going to be doing the eyes. I am going to be practicing on my eyeballs. But let's get this last DIY out of the way. Once again, guys, I do apologize. All my Christmas stuff is in the basement. So, we're going to decoupage some more ornaments. This time, I got the ornaments. They're the round ones. Little wood pieces. You could get this on Amazon. I don't know how many they come in a package. If y'all remember the haul I did from the stuff I got online. Well, the on sale online groups through Facebook. So we are going to, now these are a little bit bigger. So I do want to do these a little bit different. Now I'm going to take the Santa Claus napkin, and don't forget that back layer, guys. Take it off before you start Mod Podging your design. Alright, so we're going to take the Santa Claus out of the one pack. I do not want to use my kitty that came from May because I really want to do something else with that cute little thing. Can you put that back into that, please? And we are not going to use the same ones that we have already used either. So, I think I'm going to do a Santa Claus and this Santa Claus as well. Can you put that in a baggie for me, please? Because it came out.
Sure.
Thank you. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same thing with this image. We're going to cut. And the reason why is because I do want to make sure that I get Santa's face. Alright, I'm getting ready to throw my scissors away. Let's take the back layer off. Let me get my tape here so this will be easier. You can take 2 pieces of tape, put them on your fingers, and then you can pull it apart that way. And it's faster, much faster than trying to, but do not watch your image because it will rip it. Okay. Now what I am going to do is we're going to go ahead and put our Mod Podge on one of these. And once again, I am not going to paint or Mod Podge on top because I am going to paint the top of it. Lay it flat down and then lay it. Rub it gently with your fingers. Move that one over for it to dry. And then we are going to do the same thing with our second one. Now I did get 3 of these out. I guess we'll get a snowman and do that one as well. Alright, we're going to move that one over to dry as well. We're going to go ahead and we're going to use one of the snowmen. And we're going to do the same thing as we have done with the others as we cut it. I'm going to try for this, one of the kids' snowmen, I think. The bigger one, his hat is a little bit big, and I just don't know if he is going to fit quite well on the napkin, but we will find out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and try to place him and see what happens. Well, I moved him down. Let me see. Hopefully, yes. Alright, I got him in there. I just pulled this back a little bit because I did not want it to and when it's dry, we'll cut it from there. Now these other napkins, they could all get put away. Whoa, not that one. Or that one. Alright, we're going to let those dry, and when those dry, we will sand them away. Okay, so it's dry. I went ahead and painted the top of the ornament gold. Same thing, I'm going to take the finger sander, and we're going to just go downwards. Alright, we're gonna do that on the other ones as well. And we're gonna repeat this step. And then we are going to take, I'm thinking about taking the gold and going all the way around the ornament with the gold this time instead of the wax. Because I really like the way that gold came out. And they're not 100% dry, but for video purposes, we're going to act like they are. Alright, so we got it downwards. We got them all off of there. And look how pretty these came out. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put our Mod Podge on it, and we're going to make sure we seal our edges. And we're going to go around the whole ornament. And then you're just going to put your string on it, and it's ready to go as well. Okay, so now I want to take this time out and thank you for watching my video. If you don't mind giving me a big thumbs up, sharing this video out, it does help our channel grow. And we are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before January. So let's see if we can do it, and we will do a big giveaway when we hit that 1,000. Hit that subscribe button and hit that bell, and you get notifications of all the videos we upload. Now we are behind on a DIY video, but I am trying to get that video out to you. Those of you that follow me know that my daughter was in a hospital. She is home and doing better now. So I do want to thank you all for sending me all your prayers. I appreciate that. Okay, I will see you in my next one. Bye. My shit's all broken up.